Hello students, good afternoon. As I have told you, I would be recording the lesson, video lesson for the constructions chapter that is 11. So here I'm going to begin the lesson. Constructions chapter 11. Uh, you have been studying this chapter from your uh, primary classes, maybe from 5th standard onwards, drawing objects, constructing objects, uh, triangles, circles, rectangles, square and all. So even in ninth standard also you learn certain things. But in 10th standard, we are going to learn a few more things in this chapter, constructions. What are the things that we are going to learn? There are only three concepts in this chapter, majorly three concepts. One of those is just division of a line segment, 11.2. That's one concept. Division of a line segment, how to divide a line segment. You may be feeling uh, like, how funny is this? Do we need to learn how to divide a line segment? Yes, we need to learn. And second concept that we will be learning is construction of a similar triangle. Construction of a similar triangle. There will be a triangle that we will draw, and similar to that triangle, in a given scale factor, we have to construct one more triangle. That is the second concept we will learn in this chapter. So combination of these two topics, we will have one exercise, that is 11.1 exercise, construction of line segment and then dividing it, and then construction of triangles, similar triangles. Then the third concept that we will study in this chapter is construction of tangents to a circle. एक सर्कल के लिए tangents कैसे बनाते हैं? What is meant by a tangent, that we will study, and how to draw a tangent to a circle, that also we will study here. Okay, so that's the third concept. To that concept we have 11.2 exercise, and then after finishing that exercise, that's the summary of the chapter, and that's the end of the chapter. So this is the whole idea of the chapter number 11, constructions. So this is very, very easy. And in the syllabus, and especially the portion that is shared by the PIC for the periodic test 3, in that only two topics are mentioned. One is division of a line segment, and the second is construction of tangents. Construction of similar triangles is not mentioned in the portion, but I'll cover that also, so that the chapter is over. Okay, so let's begin. Construction, how to construct a line and a line segment, and how to divide it, to divide a line segment in a given ratio. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this screen, and I'll turn on my video there. Yes, here you can see my screen, I think, the video. Right. So how to construct, how to divide a line segment in a particular ratio. Divide करना है तो कैसे भी divide कर सकते. Suppose if you are given a line segment or maybe a scale, and if I ask you to divide it into two pieces, definitely you will divide it in a many methods. But here, when a ratio is given, suppose here, let me write the title, division of a line segment. Division of a line segment. Line is different from line segment. So first of all, to divide a line segment, we need to draw a line. So here I'm going to draw a line of any length. 3 to 9 I have drawn. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters line segment I have drawn. Now if I ask you to divide it into two equal parts, it's very easy. Just put a mark here at 6, it gets divided into two equal parts. If I ask you to divide it into two parts, in which one should be 2 centimeters and the other should be 4 centimeters, definitely you will put a point here, so that it becomes 2 parts and 4 parts. But when it is asked to divide it in a ratio, divide AB in 3:4 ratio. Now it's ratio. हाउ टू डिवाइड इट इन रेशियो, इसको हम कैसे रेशियो में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, दैट्स द कॉन्सेप्ट हियर। हम उसको ध्यान से देखेंगे। So to do that, what we are going to do is we will draw a ray from point A. एक ray हमें draw करना है। You can draw it with any convenient angle. Here, how much angle you are going to take, that's not going to be asked. You can take any convenient. And after that, in the given ratio, I had told you many times, ratio means total number of parts. Total number of parts. So 3 plus 4, together it is 7 centimeters. So make sure at least there is no compulsory how long this ray should be, but for our easy purpose, we can take it into, we can make it at least 8 centimeters. उसमें हम 7 equal parts बनाएंगे. Okay, so to this ray AX, I'm going to draw, sorry, yes, here I'm going to make 7 equal parts on this ray. 7 equal parts. You can make 7 half centimeters, or you can also take 7 full centimeters. So I'm putting mark at 1 centimeter, 2nd centimeter, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So I have made 7 equal parts. Now I'll write it as AX1, AX2, or you can also write it as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. Okay, so I have made 7 equal parts till A7. Since we are asked to divide it into 3:4 ratio, now join this point, the last point, with point B. This last point with point B. Then after that, measure the angle here at this point. How much angle is it making here? So for that, I'll take the protractor, I'll place it, this is horizontal. I'm going to place the center point of the D at the A7. So here I placed it, and make sure that this baseline matches with this line. Here it is matching, yes. Now the reference line, this is called the reference line, which is on left side. The reference line is on left side. So why I am saying left side? Because we are supposed to take a particular reading. There are 2 types of readings, upper reading and lower reading. Which reading we should take? That depends upon the baseline. Baseline is on left side. So on left side, you should look for 0. Here is the 0. So starting from 0, count it. Where is this line? This line is here. So it's around 60 degrees. 40, 50, 60. So now, since it is 60 degrees, note it down here, 60. After that, it is 3:2 ratio. That means first part should be 3 parts and the next part should be 4 parts. So starting from here, count 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd part. From there, again draw a line of 60 degrees. Draw an angle of 60 degrees. So I'm placing it here at this point, and I'm going to draw 60 degrees. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Here is the point, 60 degrees. Join that point. Join that point with this point. And this is where it is intersecting. Now we say that this is point C. AC is to CB is equal to 3:4. अब ये AB लाइन सेगमेंट जो है वो कितने में डिवाइड हो गया? It is divided into 3:4 ratio. That means टोटल यदि 7 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया जाता है, उसमें 3 पार्ट्स का अमाउंट इतना है A to C and 4 पार्ट्स का जितना लेंथ है वो C to B है. So this is how we can divide any line segment. Okay, now let's look at the some questions given in. There is another method also for this. I'll share that method also. First look at the questions that are related to this one. Examples, alternative method भी है, वो भी हम discuss करेंगे. Let's look at a question in the exercise. Yeah. Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeters. I told you, if it is some fixed convenient length, उसको divide करना आसान है. But जब ऐसे डेसिमल पॉइंट्स में लेंथ देते हैं और उसको पर्टिकुलर रेशियो में डिवाइड करना है, दैट्स एक्चुअली द चैलेंज. 7.6 सेंटीमीटर्स का लाइन सेगमेंट ड्रॉ करना है एंड देन उसको डिवाइड करना है 5:8 रेशियो में. मेजर द 2 पार्ट्स. उन दोनों को मेजर भी करना है कि एक एक पार्ट 5 पार्ट्स वाला टुकड़ा कितने सेंटीमीटर्स का होगा एंड 8 पार्ट्स का टुकड़ा कितने सेंटीमीटर्स का होगा. 7.6 and 5:8. So I'm going to do that. Turn off 7.6, 5:8. Yes. Here I'm going to draw the line segment. This is question number 1 from the exercise. First, line segment length is 7.6 centimeters, and then ratio is 5:8. So first, I'll draw a line segment which is of length 7.6 centimeters. Starting from 0 to this is 7.6 from 0. So I have drawn it. This is A and this is B, which is of 7.6 centimeters. Construction of line segment which is of 7.6 centimeters is over. Now what is the next step? We have to draw a ray. अब यहाँ पे रेशियो जो दिया that is 5:8. That means total 5 plus 8 13 parts होगा. इसलिए मैं क्या करूँगा यहाँ पे 13 सेंटीमीटर्स का या 14 सेंटीमीटर्स का एक रे ड्रा करूँगा. So here I'm drawing ray of 14 or more than that. I have drawn the ray of 14 centimeters. उसमें मैं 13 equal parts बनाऊंगा. I'll make 13 equal parts starting from point A on this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13. So I have made 13 equal parts and I'll label them as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12, A13. 13 equal parts are made. Now what is the next step? The last equal point of the ray should be joined with point B. So I'm joining those 2 points here, B with last point. Next step, measure the angle at this point at A13. What is the angle at A13B? Angle A13B is equal to how much? I'll take D and measure it. This is the center point and the baseline. So I'm placing it here in this direction. And you can see the baseline is matching with the reference line. And I should look for the reading on left side because the reference line is on left side. Starting from 0, 10, 20, 30, and it is 35 degrees. Here it is. This is 35 degrees. So I'll write it down here, 35 degrees. And here also we make it 35 degrees. उसके बाद 5:8 रेशियो दिया है, तो उसमें पहला पार्ट जो होगा उसमें 5 पार्ट्स होना चाहिए, I mean 5 होना चाहिए रेशियो, and then 8. So starting from this A, I'll count 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is the place. This is the place where I have to draw a line of 35 degrees, angle of 35 degrees. So place this here. Here I have placed it. And 10, 20, 30, 35. 35 degrees. So join that line. So here, this is intersecting with the actual line segment AB. Now make it as C. So therefore, now you can write it as AC. यहाँ पर भी 35 degrees लिखो. And now you can write it here as AC is to CB is equal to 5:8 ratio. ये तो ratio हो गया है. I have written the ratio. But here it is also asked to measure it, how much is from A to C and C to B. So here we'll take the scale from A to C. It is 2 point, as per my construction it's coming around 2.9. So I'll write here A to C, which is 5 parts, is equal to 2.9. And obviously C to B should be 7.6 minus 2.9, which is 4.7. It is 4.7 what? Centimeters. So here I have written all that information. 2.9 and 4.7, 7.6 centimeters altogether A to B. So that's how we have to divide a line segment, given line segment, in the given line, right? So that's about the first topic, division of line segment. I told you there is another method for doing this one. Let me also explain the second method. Those who wish to understand, you please do. Otherwise, you can follow only single method also. I'll show you that method too. This is the second method. इसमें क्या करना है, रेशियो में फर्स्ट पार्ट को नीचे, सेकंड पार्ट को ऊपर हमें करना रहेगा. So what I'll have to do is again draw the line segment 7.6 centimeters, and then ratio में greater ratio जो होगा, or you can take the smaller also on down side, any one on each side. So let me turn it off. Yes. Here I'm going to draw a line segment of 7.6 centimeters again. This is the alternative method for that. This is 7.6 centimeters AB, and draw a ray here and make here 5 equal divisions, or you can also make 8 equal divisions. That means 8 centimeters out of 5:8 ratio. Make 8 equal ratio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have made 8. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. So I have made 8 equal parts. हमें एक और लाइन वैसा ही वाला इधर ड्रॉ करना है. पैरेलल टू दिस वन. सो इसके पैरेलल यहाँ पर कैसे बनेगा? बाय टेकिंग द अल्टरनेटिव इंटीरियर एंगल. यहाँ पर ये कितना एंगल बन रहा है उतना एंगल हम वहाँ पर भी बनाएंगे. सो फर्स्ट वी विल मेजर हाउ मच एंगल इज मेड हियर. दिस इज 0 से स्टार्ट करके कितना 40 डिग्रीज का एंगल बना है. सो 40 डिग्रीज यहाँ पर भी हम बनाएंगे तो ये पैरेलल लाइन हो जाएगा. 40 डिग्रीज का लाइन हमने बनाया है. 1 2 3 4 40 degrees. I'll put a dot here and join this point. Join these 2 points. This is also 40 degrees angle, and let it be, this is x and this is y. Done. Now यहाँ पर हमने 8 equal divisions बनाया है एक एक सेंटीमीटर का. So same dimensions के same divisions यहाँ पर भी बनाएंगे, but 5 divisions, because 5:8 ratio में एक पार्ट यहाँ पर बनाए तो दूसरा पार्ट यहाँ पर हम बनाएंगे. 5 सेंटीमीटर्स का बनाएंगे हम एक 5 parts, 5 equal parts. 1 2 3 4 5. So here this is, you can take it as B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. Okay, now join this A5 with B5. Sorry, A8 with B5. When you join these 2 points, this last point and this last point, it is intersecting the given line segment here. Given line segment यहाँ पर intersect कर रहा है. And you see here this is of 8 parts and this is of 5 parts. But यहाँ पर हमने थोड़ा उल्टा हो गया. ये 5 जो है नीचे करना था, 8 को ऊपर करना था. We are supposed to take these 8 divisions on upper side and these 5 divisions on lower side, so that the 5 parts will come here and 8 parts will come this side. Okay, so when you are doing it on your notebook, make these 8 divisions on upper side and 5 divisions on lower side, so that it becomes 5:8. Okay, so here if you measure, you will get the same dimensions. This is almost same. 2, yeah, so around 2.8. So that is, this is here 5 1 2 3 4. It's almost 1 2 3 4 4.8. So 4.8 plus 2.8 is equal to 7.6 centimeters. Equal parts only. Okay, so that's how the second method is. This is all about the first topic, that is division of a line segment, to divide a line segment in the given ratio. So that's all about the first topic. Let me pause recording for a while.